we had a really interesting one in the UK towards the end of sort of the COVID, where the then Prime Minister had said something like, we never need everyone back in the office because they're just at home eating cheese and not doing their work. I will say, usually those comments say more about the person who's saying them than
That's right.
than other people. I have no information whether Boris has a penchant for cheese. But I mean, if anyone knows, please tell me. But it's not that there's an issue with productivity when people are working remote. It's an issue with working practices, communication. You have to be so much more mindful about communication channels, not just the formal ones, but the informal ones of where you would learn all those additional skills. The other aspect is most people, the way you learn isn't just by getting things right, it's by making mistakes.
Oh,
It's
right.
about
That's
getting
exactly right.
a read
Mm-hmm.
getting a read wrong and then realizing how it's wrong and learning from it. It's learning from those mistakes. But if we're not having the opportunities for people to be learning and making the mistakes in the first place, they're not going to be learning. So I think it's a much wider thing and I don't think levels are the answer, because it's not just the chief of staff role. It is about actual looking at the working practices, building in informal communication and information flows as well as the formal, so that that can be incorporated into people's experiences and learning. I used to have this said to me a lot of like, how do we know people are working and doing their work
Oh,
if they're
please
working
don't get
from
me
home?
started on this bananas
Oh, I
business.
and my
It's
answer has
total
been
horseshit.
my answer has been consistent for years. If your staff that you are responsible for are not doing their work, which you should know, then that it's not a productivity issue, it's a management issue.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
The end
But
of.
the idea that you're going to keep tabs on people because of Teams or a chat or some sort of mechanism to make sure that people are at their computers. I'm sorry, but you have no understanding of people and how to motivate them if you think that that's the way to manage people. It's completely bonkers. I hate people who do that. It just drives me up the wall.
It's an insecurity issue, and
That's right.
it also quite often has stemmed from their experiences, that if they're not in the office, if it's not seen, they don't know, and if they don't know, it's not happening. Well, find out how to know. Find out without being Big Brother looking down and having keystroke monitors or signing them up to some software that takes screenshots of everything as they're working. Give them the goals, give them the targets, and if they're not meeting them, have that conversation.
Yeah,